was it like kind of leaning on each other down the stretch? Any things you guys did to kind of bond together as both Gophers and Blackhawks?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Obviously, sharing last year with him, we were roommates as well, and yeah, he's just a great guy. We kind of leaned on each other, like you said. Obviously, he's a really highly touted player and someone I can learn a lot from in his game, and obviously going against him in practice and stuff. Yeah, someone I can lean on, and definitely a great guy to have around.
What did you learn about each other as roommates? Who's messier?
I learned he's probably the messier guy for sure. Yeah, I think he's a more laid back kid than I might have even anticipated. He just likes to chill, listen to music, and yeah, and I'm a little bit more kind of riled up, like to do stuff. He does too, but no, it was great. I think we blended well together as roommates, kept the room as clean as possible, but it was fun.
As an opponent, what scouting report would you give on Levshunov, having played against him in the Big Ten this year?
Yeah, I think the first thing that kind of jumps off the page is he's really offensive. In our pre-scouts and stuff, I just remember that was kind of the thing we had for him, was really offensive, jumps into play, but he's smart with it. And obviously his skating ability and how big he is, he can close really well. So yeah, I think he's an all-around player, and I think the Blackhawks are pumped to have him for sure.
Some of you prospects have been in the Frozen Four. How much chirpage is going on with you guys? How's that make you all better?
Yeah, fortunately we didn't make it this year, but I feel like Aiden Thompson and Frankie Nazar have been going at it quite a bit. Greener too for sure has been in there, but yeah, I think it's fun. I mean, we got a good amount of college guys for sure coming up, even with the guys that got drafted this year. Sasha, I know. Mustard's going into Providence, so yeah, we'll have some friendly competition for sure, and it's always nice getting to be with those guys.
How would you assess your season?
Yeah, I think it was a lot of ups and downs. Slow start for sure, not the start I wanted, just offensively and with the adjustments that were being made and stuff. But adversity's good. Learned to deal with it a lot this year, and I feel like I gained a lot of confidence, especially after winning World Juniors, which is obviously an unbelievable experience as well. And yeah, feel like I'm having a really good summer right now. It's been a little longer summer, and nice to not be running around as much. But yeah, it was a good season.
Was the adjustment just getting used to playing against older players?
Yeah, I think that for sure. I think college it's different than junior. I mean, you're doing more schoolwork. It's just, the lifestyle's a little different, and, just a lot of things to kind of handle at once. But, yeah, I feel like I'm really preparing a lot for my sophomore season, and having, like I said, a little bit more time to do that will help me get off to a better start and a little bit more consistency throughout next year for sure.
What adjustments are you planning to make on the ice going into the next season?
Yeah, I think I've changed a lot of my off-ice stuff that I was doing before. Working a lot, obviously more speed and power, and that I feel like I'm physically more adjusted now, and a lot more speed and power. And I think hockey also, it's just big to have just as big of a motor as possible. I mean, working a lot on conditioning and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been good.
What changes did you make to the off-ice routines to get that speed and power?
Yeah, I think a lot of what I was doing before was just building a base of strength, like I said, and lifting a lot more weight. I feel like now I'm doing more sprint stuff, plyometrics. I'm working out at the University of Minnesota, so Cal Dietz obviously is really well known for that, and take a lot of his stuff and learn a lot from him. So.
What was your excitement level like when the Hawks selected Levshunov, just knowing what he's capable of?
Yeah, I was excited. I think obviously a lot of good players at the top of the draft, but obviously being able to play against him this year and knowing what he's capable of, I feel like he's just scratching the surface, and getting to know him a little bit too. He's a good guy, funny guy, and yeah, just excited that he's a part of the organization.
Kind of feel like like a leader at this development camp after you've gone through everything last year with some of these guys coming in?
Yeah, I think that, the Blackhawks do a really good job. A lot of guys are leaders here for sure. You can kind of see that from their respective programs. But yeah, obviously it being my second year, a little bit more comfortable. I feel like learned a lot from the guys last year who helped me out when I was getting drafted. And yeah, I can kind of be that kind of guy for the new draft picks as well, which is nice.
Still keeping in touch with Bedard? You guys texting?
Oh yeah, not a ton. He's obviously pretty busy and stuff, but yeah, he just keeping in touch with him, just congratulating him on the Calder and stuff. But obviously he had a great year, and it was fun to watch him for sure.